So we made it to our destination. We are going to go look at apartments after this. We stopped to eat. I don't even know if you can hear me. We're gonna go get a Smoothie King next door, and then we're gonna go look at some apartments. We were gonna make it a separate vlog, but I think the day is so slow that we might put it together. But we may make it a little fun thing to where y'all can pick which one, or we can, but we're just gonna do what we want to do. We'll see. So yeah, we'll talk to y'all in the car or once we get to Smoothie King. Find Zoria because she went to go to the restroom, and I came and I saw the women's door open, so I was like, I started coming in here at the gym to see if you were in here, and then I walk out the women's and she comes out the men's. I didn't know that. No, I had to go. This is cute. I like this one. This is. They have a little. Yeah, they have like a little playroom for like while you're in the gym, I'm assuming. That's cute. Alright, let's go back. They're probably looking for us. What? We decided to learn Renegade.
Wait.
Yeah, I thought we were. Okay, ready to go. Wait, hold on. Let's count. Okay. One, two, three, go. 1, 2. Hold on. And then go up a bit so you can clap. Why? Because that's how people do it. 1, 2, ready, go. Whoa, clap, zigzag, wiggle room, stop, punch. Snap, hips, head, snap, snap, dab. Okay. All right. You didn't play it.
Wait.
Oh my God. Back up. I think I got it.
There's some.
Huh? You can't do it? You can do it. You be doing it. Oh my God. Alright guys, so we just got into the hotel room and I'm gonna do a little tour, but Zori's gonna go back. Have fun,
Bye.
though. I only got one key, so let me in. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Damn.
Bye.
So I'm in the hotel room. I turned on all the lights, but it's cute. I mean, it's not crazy good, but it has two big TVs in here, and there's a safe. It has a table, and then it looks like a bar area, kind of whatever, but I'm not gonna use any of this. Then here's the bathroom. I look crazy, but I mean, it's nothing wild. It's pretty decent though. It has two beds. Here's a full mirror. Closet. Make sure nobody's in here. And then there's the other TV I was talking about. But here's another mirror. And then the building. The top of the building. We just got to church. We suck at vlogging. And I hate everything about it. Why did I pick this career? Everybody's staring. I like that. It fit.
I'm ready to sing.
Taking pictures.
I really am ready to sing.
Huh?
I'm ready to worship.
Back up. I'm wearing all black. Black and gold. Black and gold. We're gonna play a game. It's called Fat Neck Z Challenges Back Neck Zo. It's called Word Association.
Song association.
Song Association.
Yes, you might have seen it on YouTube.
Do you think this is a good spot?
We gotta do our best singing.
Okay. You're not gonna stay there long.
Well, I'm not. Well, I am.
Okay. All right. So you go first, Soria. I'll give you a word.
Okay.
The way you play the game is you say a word, and you have to sing a song with that word in it or in the title. Okay. I'm trying to pick one that we didn't do on the way here. Shirt. And technically, you have like 10 seconds to figure it out. But since we're rookies, I'll give you all the time you need.
You said shirt.
Yes.
I don't know. You want to know the two songs I was considering? I was going through all the words in my head. Drew looks at me, and I was like, "There's no shirt." He's the reason for the tears.
Wait, I think there's.
Only
Yeah.
for shirts, there you go. See, I was on the right track.
Branch.
But that's hard.
I'm gonna make it easy. Let's do
Oh, she's fabulous.
light.
Light. Girl, what is going on? What? What? Oh my God. If she was my daughter, I would snatch her to...
What happened?
This girl right here in the blue dress. I guess she had a wedgie or a cooch itch, something. I'm not sure. She had her dress all the way up, hand up in there, doing whatever she had to do. She said, I'm going in. I don't know if you have a wedgie from the front. It might have just itched. I don't know. But she was like, all her legs out, like, naked on the streets. Yeah. Can't rock! Can't rock! Is that a song?
It's gotta be.
I love that count.
Ooh, the sun is blessing me.
Come on, people. Where are the parking people at? Okay, so I've been waiting for hours.
I'm going.
Look at this light.
Get you some. Come on over here. Get in this light.
Hold on, I'm trying not to be mad at this lady on church grounds.
I want to tell you a story. Okay, so all three of us, me, my sister, and my big sister, we went, and her friend, we went to a self-defense class. And they talked to us about self-defense, and we did stuff, and we practiced, blah, blah, blah. And where I live, there was just recently a case of a college student was kidnapped and she was killed. So they talked to us about that. I think her parents were there. They talked too. And he was just telling us, giving us advice, saying that it's important for us to get into a class and We're going to be moving soon. And we decided that wherever we go, we're going to invest or budget in a self-defense class that we go to every week or so. I don't really know how the schedule works. But with that being said, I have been kind of paranoid lately with being outside of my house outside of my house. I'm so fidgety and I don't know why. I mean, I think everybody's after me. Like, I need to pray. But the story that I'm going to tell y'all is I was downstairs. When I first got out, I got in the elevator and I was trying to go to the lobby, obviously. And it stopped on the 3rd floor. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get out, because I remember coming into the hotel, there were stairs leading up to a floor. And I'm like, maybe I can get off on this floor and walk down and I wouldn't have to go all the way down the elevator. I get off on there and there's this man, he looked scruffy, whatever, and he got onto the elevator while I was getting off, and he pokes his head back out and he's like, are you going to the 1st floor or the 3rd floor? And I was like, oh, I'm not sure, because I didn't want to tell him my whole thought process because it was kind of quick. So he was like, are you going to the 1st or 3rd? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And he was like, are you going to 3rd? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, I really don't know where I'm going right now. I'm not getting on the elevator. That's all you need to know. I just got off and you got on. So he was like, okay. So he kind of hesitated and then he went down. So while I was on the 3rd floor, I remembered that I needed my ID because I was going to get something to drink when I went to the lobby. So I got back on the elevator and I went back up to my floor and I went and got my ID. And then I got back on the elevator, went all the way down to the 1st floor, and then I went out to the bar area. So I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for the waitress or whatever. So she gives me stuff. I start talking to her, and then I get this strong stench of cigarette smell, and I was just like, what? And I was like, I remember that smell because the man in the elevator smelled like really potent. And I looked over and he was sitting next to me, and I was like, okay, so let me calm down, because I've been fidgety lately. So I was like, let me calm down. But also in my self-defense class, because I'm taking notes, he told me or he told all of us to always trust your gut. So even if you feel a little bit uncomfortable, just go with it. So I was like, okay. So, because I was kind of making excuses in my head, I was like, well, he's probably just here. And when I saw him in the elevator, he had like a pizza. I thought he was like delivering food. So I thought he had like the Pizza Hut pizza bag, heat bag. And I was like, oh, he's probably just delivered. But then I was like, he literally sat down. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a room here. Unless I'm just placing judgment. But that's what I saw. I'm just saying what I saw. I was trying to be observant. So I didn't see the bag anymore, and he was just kind of sitting there, and I was like, okay. So he ordered some water, and she was like, well, do you want to get anything else? And he was like, no, I was just gonna sit here. I'm gonna take my time. And I was like, okay. So I kind of just was on my phone, and then I was thinking, I was like, I already have this gut feeling, but what do I do after that? Like, is there something else that you do? So I've only been to one class, so I was like, okay, I need to be vigilant in what's going on if something does occur, and I can defend myself or find a way out. So I was on my phone because I was trying not to look at him because I felt him staring at me. So I was like, okay, I feel like he's staring at the side of my head, but granted, I mean, I don't know, I never looked up at him. And you know how sometimes you think someone's staring at you and they're not? So I was like, okay, let me calm down. So I was like, how about I get off my phone? And I started just paying attention to everything that's happening. So I started looking around. I'm looking over at other people. I'm looking at him. Like, I made sure he knew that I saw him. I was paying attention to his hands. And I was trying to figure out what he was doing. And I was kind of trying to make it seem like I was a part of a group of people. And because they were very loud and they were over in the corner, and I think there was a cheerleading meet here, and I think it was a birthday party. So I was like, I need to make it look like I'm not by myself, because I think I kind of made that clear that I was by myself when I was on the 3rd floor. So I was kind of not talking to them, but I was kind of standing with them, kind of. So I was trying to create an illusion, you feel me? So after all that being said, he gets up, and it was kind of abrupt. He gets up and he walks to the side of the elevators. There's restrooms over there. So I was assuming he's going to the restroom. So I'm like, when he turned his back to me, I was like looking at him, seeing what was going on, because he kind of got up very abrupt and he was in his pockets. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm looking, and I had ordered my food probably at this point a good 5-10 minutes ago. So I was like, this would be a great time for you to give me my food so I can get up the stairs and back in my room safely. So I was like, where is this lady at? So she snuck up behind me and I jumped. I was like, whoa. So by the time she got that and I had to pay for the food and all that stuff, he shows back up and he sits back down. So I was like, okay. So I get up and I'm on my feet, and I'm making sure that I'm keeping my belongings with me, because I mean, he may not have intentions to take me, but he could take my money, and I don't want neither one of them. So I was like, let me watch my stuff, let me watch me, let me get it together. But then I was thinking in my head, I was like, isn't there someone I can tell that I'm just kind of feeling a little off? But I didn't want to be wrong, but this is me trying to freaking follow my gut. So I was like, I feel like I could I go to the counter and just say, hey, just to let you know, I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Can y'all, like, there's a man, he's here. I don't want to say that he doesn't belong here, but he just seemed, some people just seem out of the ordinary. But the way he was carrying himself, how he was dressed, that smell that was coming off of him, I was like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little iffy. And just to be safe, because even if I am safe, I want to make sure other people are safe. And if I'm wrong, I would rather be proven wrong than to be proven right and not do anything. So I was like, I don't really know, and I'm not that person, so I've never done that before. So I decided against that. So I was waiting on my food. He was sitting there, and then he abruptly jumps up again out of his seat, and he starts walking toward me. So I was like, okay. So then I was like kind of preparing myself, because I don't want him to think that he's gonna catch me off guard if something does happen. So I was like, all right. So I'm sitting there, And he jumps up and I look at him, and then he walks behind me, and when he gets behind me, he starts ruffling his pockets, and he like makes, it was like Velcro, so it was like, and I literally jumped out of my butthole. Anxiety was already on 3,000, so I was like, ah! So when that happened, I turned straight around, I looked straight at him, I was like, so he goes out of the glass doors that was like on the other side of the wall, and I guess it led to outside, which I thought was weird because he didn't bring his drink, nor did he ever order any food. He's like moving kind of rapidly anyway. So he gets out there, and I noticed that the windows outside it's like on the inside is mirror, and on the outside you can see through. So I was looking at myself, but I couldn't see him through the window anymore because obviously I'm looking at myself at this point. So I was like, okay. So I get my stuff because at this point I've lost sight of the kid. So I'm like, all right, so I'm just gonna look, and I'm just gonna be vigilant. Like, I just gotta be diligent, keep my head on a swivel. I gotta just be ready to do anything if necessary, even if I don't feel completely 100% confident. Your girl ain't going out without a fight. Like, it's not happening. When I get my food, I started moving quick because I really didn't want to come out downstairs anyway. I really wanted to stay in the hotel room all day. Like, that was the plan. I wanted to stay here, not move. So I instead of going around the corner, that is a huge blind spot to get to the elevators, I went all the way around the lobby, all the way around the water fountain, and to the furthest end, well, the closest end to the check-in counter. So I knew people had eyes on me. So I'm like pressing the button. Those elevators are so slow, and I'm just crying to Jesus. I was like, please, Jesus, don't let this dude come around this corner, because I just don't know what I'm gonna do at that point. Because I was really considering staying down until my sister got back from where she went, just so I had somebody with me, and I could tell her that, or tell Zori that I'm feeling some type of way about someone down here, and also so he wouldn't be able to follow me, get courting me by myself, and or find my hotel room. So I was like, I really want to go back up to the room though. Like, I really want to go there. So I was like, okay, great. If I can make it to the elevator without seeing him, and I know he's outside on the first level, I was like, if I can get back in the elevator, everything's Gucci, I'm gonna be cool. So I was like, okay. So I get up, and I go all around, wait on the elevator. Elevator opens, and some people got on the elevator with me, so I was like, yay, got a group of people with me. Yes. So we get on the elevator, and we're rolling, and everybody gets off on the same floor. So I'm by myself again, and I'm like, dang, man. I was like, ain't none of y'all going to the 9th floor? Nobody. So I was like, it's cool, it's whatever. So I was like, okay. So I was like, here's the plan. We're gonna jump off this elevator, and I'm like, I'm gonna be spooked if I get off this elevator and I see him. Like, I'm gonna know 100% that he's up to something. So I get out of the elevator, I'm looking around, and I literally do the mad dash to my hotel room. I swipe the key, and I get out, I slam the door. And then I came, the way the hotel room is set up is that there's a living area, and then there's this area, and then there's a door. So I came in just for extra security because I'm so fidgety. I came into the part that you can block off the main entrance, and I locked that door, and now I'm here. That's my dang story. I said it fast. So y'all tell me, was I being crazy or just diligent? I know a lot of people are like, don't judge people. I'm not judgmental. Everybody's judgmental. Judgment saves lives, whether you want to believe it or not. It helps you make good decisions. That's the only way you can get through life. You have to judge situations, people, decisions. That's how we operate. So, it just keeps you safe. Like, some people who say that they're truly not judgmental, which I don't think you could ever be, but those people are really the people who end up in bad situations because they're trying so bad to chalk everybody up to either be a good or bad person, which is still judgment, and it ends up hurting them in the long run. So I would much rather, like I said in the beginning, I would much rather be proven wrong than to be proven right. So, but that's all I had to say. I was just feeling some type of way, and I was kind of scared. I'm still kind of scared. I'm not gonna feel better until I get back home. If this is not the end of the vlog, or not gonna carry on to another vlog, I want to go ahead and say bye. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. I love everybody, even the people who don't know that I love them. I love them, and I hope that you all stay safe, stay amazing, stay awesome, just stay. All right, bye guys.